All right, and we're back. What's
We're
up,
back.
everybody?
We're back. What up? What up, everybody? How y'all living? How y'all feeling? You know what I mean? It's been a little minute.
Yeah, we need to stop saying this in a minute. We're gonna start wrapping this up a little more quickly nowadays.
Absolutely,
I
absolutely.
know y'all be missing us.
It's the year of, getting to the bag, upward motion, just doing what you gotta do. How you been, Mike?
I'm good. So either way, I'm gonna get the obvious out the way. Our third co-host, she's not gonna be with us today because guess what?
It's her sister's birthday. Happy birthday, man. Happy
Shout out to
birthday.
you. Shout out to
Big
you.
shout out. Big shout out. It's always a blessing. Wishing you many more. Another lap around the sun. Praise him. Word.
We're gonna put like a happy birthday graphic in the back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for a fact.
We do have somebody else coming to join us, and she's gonna be a fan favorite. So I can't wait to see for y'all to see her. I'm gonna leave a little bit surprised. When she comes in, she'll come.
All right. I like that.
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna do a little thing. Y'all know me. I'm Mike G. Michael Gordon. This is Dan.
Yo, what up? What up? What up? How y'all living? How y'all living? What's
And
good?
y'all can see the logo in the background. It's the A Bunch of Fools podcast.
Right. And we back with another one.
Yeah. So it's been a minute since we recorded, Dan. How you been?
I can't complain. You know what I mean? And the year's kicking off into full gear. Still at work. You know what I mean? Trying to lock a little situation down with a girl. I mean, got tired of being alone. Trying to move. Tired of moving like a Tyler Perry character. Wondering when my turn is, and oh God, why not me? But other than that, I'm alive. Everyone is healthy and well. I can't. I don't got too much to be angry at these days. What
No.
about you, my man?
Yeah, I can't really complain. First, I'm a chill person anyway, so I don't get angry. But there's not
Word.
much going on for me to complain about.
Yeah.
I'm alive. I'm well. I'm healthy. I'm everything.
Mm-hmm.
I got a nice. Again, I'm gonna say this again. I got a nice car. I only brought that up because actually I just got my registration today.
Word.
I had to renew it. Expired about 2 days ago.
Okay.
Thank God. I don't feel like waiting. Like, yeah, they give you like a temporary one. You have to print it out. You have to put the registration, the temporary registration, the inspection. I said, okay, I don't want
That's
to do
gotta be a blessing though. Like for as much as we complain, and we're Caribbean people, Caribbean kids, the children of Caribbean people. Like the things we take for granted in this country is type crazy. Like it's really a blessing that you're able to do this easy. Whereas like we could be in a different situation or space where like it could be a war torn country, or you know what I mean. Yeah, peace and love to everybody else. But shoot, I'm glad we're here.
But no, it's funny. We were talking about that at the very end of the last podcast. Like, these are after dark hours, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we were talking about saying the problems I have in this country, the problems that we have in this country,
Right.
those are problems I want to have.
Those are first world problems.
Those are problems I want to have.
I'm a bit selfish. I wouldn't go defend this country. All due respect, because I'm good off that. But in the grand scheme of things, if pushed to a corner, I definitely would, because yeah, man. As opposed to there's people who can't even like go down the street for like their groceries or whatever. Versus here, you just chilling. Definitely a blessing.
Yeah. Before I continue about how my day was, like saying this right here, I'm having in my hand, blessing, clean, drinkable water.
Yeah. All over America, minus Flint. Get that together, y'all. I got issues. You know what I mean? Power to the people, but word.
Like, you understand that people get into arguments in this country literally by saying which brand of water is better?
What is your favorite brand of water? I was having this convo with my special somebody. What is your favorite brand of water?
I'm gonna let my answer be known, and I want y'all to tell me yours. The brand, first of all, I'll be honest. My generic brand of water I get is from BJ's.
Mm-hmm.
What's that thing? Berkeley and Johnson. Whatever.
That baby blue, like
Yeah.
the bottle is mad fake. It feels cheap.
That's what I drink normally. But if I actually go out to like a corner store or something and buy a water, I get Essentia.
Really?
That's mine.
I'm a Poland Spring slut. I ain't gonna lie. Like any size Poland Spring, I'm on that. Like I'm not gonna front. Cause the reason why is I made a little joke where I told her she drank Dasani and she flipped. Like she was not having it. And I was just like, yo, chill. It was just a joke. Then the following day while I was on the 46, I'll tell y'all this little story. I'm on the bus, I'm coming from work, and these three like high schoolers get on and they're arguing, and it gets to the point where one was like, yo, bro, you always eating, blase, blase. I ain't see you pick up a water yet all day. And then homeboy responds with, yeah, well, at least I don't drink Dasani. And, man number 3, he's kind of like me. He's amping it like, oh, you drink Dasani, you mad nasty. You eat ass. You might as well eat it. He dragging it. And I'm like, I'm cackling. I got one AirPod in, one out, and I'm cackling. I'm making it worse. And it was jokes. So we really do have preferences and favorites with everything, down to like something simple like water. So that's tough.
I got over it years later, but I used to hate Poland Spring, funny enough.
Why?
Because somebody, I don't remember who, they told me Poland Spring was fish pee. Cause
What?
that's before that I understood the actual filtration process and everything.
We got one of the best filtration systems.
Yeah,
in
I know,
America
but
here.
idea
Come
was
on
saying,
now.
okay, what is a spring basically? Fish is one of the bodies of water.
Okay.
Fish reside in the water.
Okay.
Or do fish pee in the water?
By that standard, you can't eat crab or any of that because they poop in the ocean.
I know, but that's before I understood everything. Like before the filtration process, I said I avoid the Poland Spring.
Bro, clean that thing with vinegar, fry it up in the pan, bro. Give me my dinner.
Like I used to look at people so sideways when I saw them looking at drinking a bottle of Poland Spring. I said, "Damn, you nasty."
Yeah. But as long as it's not Dasani, we good. I can't. If you drink Dasani, I can't trust you. Like you're probably a serial killer on the low. I can't trust you for real.
I don't get that one. What's wrong with Dasani?
Dasani tastes so salty. Dasani is just like, you know what Dasani is?
What?
Dasani is the hospital water that comes with hospital food. Like the stale Jello, the 3-day-old meatloaf. Like Dasani's just bro. I'm not feeling that.
So for those who live in Brooklyn, y'all understand this, or even New York. So your equivalent is basically
Dasani is the Brookdale. Yes,
yeah,
it's the Brookdale.
You see, we were here. We were here. Yeah.
Dasani is the Brookdale Hospital of Waters. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
We were here.
Yeah. And I'm not gonna lie, I'll give Poland Kings County or just below New York Presbyterian. I ain't go front. Like Essentia, you got the like Mount Sinai, New York Methodist. Like you got a little bread to spend for. Essentia is crazy, but you know what I mean. But yeah, I'm a Poland Springs guy for sure.
Nah, let me know what your favorite water is and what y'all don't drink. Nah, but back to how I've been recently. That's funny how we got to that point. That's hilarious, actually. I've been good. The work's been good. School's been good. School's been stressful, but that's part of school.
How is that going though? The grades is on point. Everything.
I be finessing that shit. I'm weeks.
Facts.
I'm weeks ahead.
Facts.
That's why I love when I online. I do independent study courses.
Okay.
So independent study courses, if y'all don't know, they basically send you all the work you have to do for the semester. And you submit them basically before the end of the semester.
So it's like asynchronous.
Yeah, basically.
Honestly, I like those. I prefer those because back in high school, I used to do our homeworks in class. You remember, we would knock them out in class, and then when we got home, we'd be on the games or on the phone chilling. And it got to the point where my pops, I was telling my girl that the other day, I was trying to do my work, and I would come home, and my pops was like, yo, you always on the game, or you always just standing there, where's your homework? And, you know what I mean? I'd be like, I did it already. And it got to the point where he went to see Mr. Velsime and some of our other high school teachers. And they're like, bro, he's ahead. It's just, he might chat a lot in class, but he's good. And then, from there, everything was patterned. So my thing would be like, if y'all gonna, because I know homework gets annoying sometimes. If y'all gonna be on that vibe, do the homework when you get it in class or at lunch, bro. Just knock it out. Like I ran into an old teacher and her son, and it's crazy because her son is like in that same space right now, high school, and he's on that same thing. And I was telling him straight up, like, yo, bro, do the work in class if you don't want to do it at home, because I get it. You want to chill. It is what it is.
So, like, saying I recommend that too for certain classes when you get to the higher levels of college. Certain classes, like saying if you can get the syllabus of all the work, you could just. I literally spent like 2 days just like locked in, ain't no games, no phone, no nothing. Just typing everything up, doing all this thing. Actually learn the subject. I didn't just do like Chegg or Quizlet.
Yeah, the way I used to do it was I wanted everything done by Wednesday night, the latest Thursday afternoon. Cause Friday and the weekend, that's the days you're going out.
You don't
You
want
want
to
to
do nothing.
socialize. You're not gonna be on nothing. And Sunday you might go out for like the brunch or whatever, and then like by Sunday night you're getting ready for that Monday
Yeah.
morning reset. So to me, I would give myself like that 4-day like kind of gap to do everything I need to do. So I have those 3 days to myself.
See, the way I did it, it's like saying, I said, okay, I'm doing these a month at a time, basically.
Okay.
So again, during those latest, I said, okay, what is due in during the month of February?
Okay.
I said, all right, and I grown. I said, I don't want to do this shit,
But I'll knock it
but
out.
I did it all. So February,
Okay.
I'm good. All I gotta do is like do discussions. When you get to college, and especially online, you're gonna have to do discussions.
Right.
The most tedious part about it is I have to make a new response at least 4 times on different days. It's like, okay, I can't do this all at once.
Yeah.
That's the only thing.
But you know what it is though. I was having a conversation yesterday. It's the same conversation, but going to school 8 to 4, then doing the homework and all this other stuff. It's not really about you. It's more so to see if you'll make for a good employee. You also have to find time to do the things you need to do and be a creative. But the thing about stuff like doing homework or to study or all that other stuff, it builds that personality trait where you're gonna want to go and find your own knowledge. It's not just gonna be like you're sitting there, oh, I have to. Because if you have that lazy tendency from young, it'll go from a habit to a trait to part of your personality.
Yeah.
Whereas if you build that rapport, that repetition of like, all right, cool, let's knock this out. All right, cool, I want to learn, I'm gonna study. It gets there. So now, like hindsight being what it is, it's like, yeah, I wish I would have had this wisdom younger, but everything still turned out
Growing
okay.
pains. Growing pains.
Yeah, for a fact.
No, back to your saying, school. The way school is set up now is basically building the perfect employee.
Oh, for a fact.
Like, I don't remember if y'all remember this. A few years ago, there was a viral, I guess, video of a guy in the courtroom saying, if you judge a fish by how it's climbed a tree, the fish will always fail.
True.
I'm attached when I drop this, I'm gonna drop the link for this video too, because it's basically saying if you judge somebody on what they're not skilled in, they'll always fail like 10 out of 10 times.
Okay.
But school is such, I guess, they're trying to do like the one size fits all, which it doesn't.
We have that rule actually. That's not good because some people might need extra time or extra help, and if you're just gonna push everybody the same way, and then not to mention they be in school from like 7 to 4, and then if you have an extracurricular that's on top of that, or and if you have to travel, then you get home, you ain't see your parents all day really, so the 1 or 2 hours you get with them, you stuck doing homework or whatever, just to go to bed early because at a certain age you're not up and out late. So it gets to be a lot. It gets depressing quick. Like, and the new thing is they put everything online, and the newer kids, they still not doing nothing. Like me personally, I like the era we were in where it was like textbook and paper. And, nah.
I still buy physical textbooks.
Yeah.
I hate online textbooks.
PDFs because they get lost easy.
Not even that. It's just I hate it. I know me, and that's the issue some of y'all be running into too. When you have something readily accessible like that, you're going to go on something else.
Right.
Especially if you look at PDF on your phone. There's a quick it's quick to easy to like swipe away from and say, oh, let me just
go to Instagram.
Let me just check Instagram real quick.
Versus if you have the physical copy, you actually have to lock in and do what you got. And that's what I mean. Like me, I'm more I need the physical aspect. Like the lockdown school, that's not really school. That's just like I'm trying to pass. Because when you're actually in the classroom, you're locked in. You know what I mean. You're paying for this. You're actually giving it your all. Versus like when you're at home chilling, you might just walk away, go do this, go on the game, mute yourself, and go do X, Y, Z. Like So
honestly, it's just because again, I'm pretty sure everybody has experienced this. From the minute you get a phone or any kind of device, you go on one other app for a second, whether it be a mobile game, whether it be social media. At 3 p.m. turns to 6 p.m. real quickly.
That's
true. Say, yo, where the time went?
You be like, oh, it was just like 1. It's now 5. Like,
not even school, just in life. Because there's been times I've been on my phone.
We in February already.
There'll be times I'll be on my phone. Let's say, okay, I get up at 9. I have to leave at 10. I go on my phone for a quote unquote second at 9. Next thing I know, it's 10:15. I think, what the hell? I had to leave like 15 minutes ago.
I'm gonna be honest with you. TikTok be having me like that at night. Like, cause I'm in. I said this before. I'm in like the conspiracy theory wormhole right now. So I'm like in the how the pyramids was built nonsense, and the Nikola Tesla, and what if there were aliens
Greatest
among
inventor ever.
us? And Nikola Tesla's real, bro.
Yeah, if you actually look at like
Thomas Edison, big Nikola Tesla.
Like if you look at all the patents these days, you trace back the patent of the patent of the patent.
Bro, it goes back to him. His inventions,
like,
bro. Like I'm not going. Yeah,
I don't know the actual stats. I would love if somebody could tell me. Like I think like 70%, about 60% of all inventions can be related back to Tesla.
Yeah, ahead of the game, bro. Ahead of the game. Like and then if it's not that, I'm in like the memes portion where it's just like Caribbean Islander stuff or like funny relationship stuff. Yeah, bro. It goes by quick. Like you be like, okay, I need to blow like maybe 5 minutes. Nah, that 5 minutes turns into 1:30 easily.
For me, it's like saying when I go on all my stuff, it's how I know our phones are always listening. Because saying we're if you want to really talk about, we're quote unquote content creators. We're working towards that. So everything on my phone is related to that content creation. So I be saying, how to build a podcast, how to build a stream. I'm like, yo, first of all, before I even put the thought from my head to my words, my phone knew what I was gonna do before. I'm like, what the hell is this? Yeah. I had the idea. I thought about doing a podcast. Next thing you know, on my phone saying how to build a podcast, what you need X, Y. I'm like, yo,
I was having a convo with somebody about knives, like pocket knives and things, because that's also a bit of an issue. How easy it is to get one. You know what I mean? And I think I was on. What was I on? I think I was on either TikTok or Instagram, and an ad popped up without me saying anything because my phone was like away, face down. An ad popped up for like this basic pocket sword. This thing was huge. And I'm like, bro, how already? Like I was just talking about how easy this is, and it's right here. And then like right after that, a clip of Chunks in Philly with Idris Elba popped up, and they were talking about the same thing. And I was like, yeah, there's somebody listening in, like they spying on the calls or something for real. Like what's going on?
Yeah. Now for me, it's like saying, what are they spy or not? You know, like how put it? We have friends that really get like say, I don't want the people knowing all my conversations, saying like knowing what we say exactly. I'm like, you know what? So what? They can know what I say. I ain't the worst. I'm not saying the worst things ever.
Right.
I'm saying some very really bad stuff sometimes.
Yeah. We've all been there.
But
we've all been there.
Don't act. Especially if y'all played Xbox back in the day.
Right. If you come from the Xbox era, PlayStation, you know what's up.
For a fact. Like saying, yo, first of all, I ain't got time to do all that. No, it was funny you talk about the Caribbean stuff. There was remember I was watching a old comedy clip of some guy saying why Jamaicans don't commit crimes and stuff. We don't got time.
Wow.
Cause like say, first of all, you know it's kind of bad, but the cops do it too. They stereotype certain crimes to certain races.
True.
Like saying, for example, let's say you're never gonna see. Don't mess me up over this, but let's say you're never gonna see like a Muslim rob a bank. You're never gonna see like an Indian rob a bank.
That's jokes.
Now let's be honest. When I say if I call you saying somebody's robbing a bank, what kind of person do you think it'll be?
Black guy or white. Yeah. Black or white for a fact. Now I can't see no other race.
Exactly. So I said if I call you saying, yo, so there's a riot going on at Starbucks. Who do you think's causing the riot?
A Karen in fit or a black woman late for a meeting or something was on one.
Exactly. So if I say, all right, let's not do. If I say somebody's hijacking a plane.
That could be anybody, Mike. Like
these all can be everybody, but I'm pretty sure there's a certain image that
just popped in.
There's a certain image that came in y'all head.
But I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it's. I don't know how to. Let me try to say it. It definitely has some racism to it, but like out here in New York, I don't know about you. I've never seen blatant racism. I've seen microaggression. for a fact. But at least towards me, I've never seen blatant racism IRL. Like just full on like hate. Like wow, you really
Because we're a melting pot.
true, but still there is a lot of microaggression. Like I know you've been in the corner store where they're watching you or all of a sudden, you know what I mean, they were just speaking English perfectly fine. Now they're speaking their native tongue and dude at the grill is looking at you and it's like there's customers right there. Like I know you've been there before.
I mean, I just thought they thought I was fat. During those days when I noticed, I was picking up mad shit. Those are good days like the little Debbies when they used to hit.
That doesn't matter. They don't want your bread regardless. I'm a big boy too, but still, like, put it like this: like during high school when it used to be the crew coming through the store, you already know what they're saying for real. He's giving the other one the bat signal, like, yo, bro, keep your eye on the aisle, bro. Watch their pockets for real, because if they do anything, we on them. Like, you know what I mean? I could give the benefit of the doubt, but I used to. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna trust it.
I ain't gonna hold you. I get that. I really do. Cause I was in McDonald's the other day, right? 10 niggas in there. But only one of them bought food. I'm like, what is this?
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, that is also a bad look. I used to hate me personally. I would have been outside waiting because if it's only one of us getting food, why are we all in there, all surrounding the cash register and you know what I mean? That brings me back to that time I went to McDonald's with my boy CJ, and them high school kids was just running amok, knocking things over, knocking over the chairs. They don't even know how to say excuse me. They're trying to bump past you. So I'm shouldering them back. Like, yo, get back, bro. Chill. Like, it's rowdy.
It's a bad look, honestly. Especially when they're usually that happens to like a lot of high schoolers, middle schoolers. I mean, that happens, but you don't really look that two ways about it. But those high schoolers, be wearing their like Nike backpacks and all that stuff, the puffer coats.
Yeah.
It make a mad noise. Like, yo, first of all, only one of y'all really got bread right now because only one of y'all bought something.
Speaking of which, I don't think I would have survived school if we were like in the high school, middle school phase. Now, these little kids be coming out designer down, bro. Like, I'm talking about Bape is regular, freaking Supreme, Off-White, Yeezy, Alexander McQueen's on. And they're wearing these like dirty. This is regular to them. So I be thinking when it's time for them to pop out at a party, what do they really wear? Because it's like, this is what you're wearing to school? Like I remember back when we went to school, Champion, Puma, Nike, that was it. Like I remember the days where wearing Champion got you bullied. Some of y'all, I need to be compensated because y'all hopped on that wave when DJ Khaled made it hot. But I remember having the Champion fit down to the socks and having the Puma tracksuits, and that was bad. Now all of a sudden that's like regular or whatever. Yeah.
First of all, if we're really gonna talk about it, those are the days of Champion came from Payless. I'm pretty
Old Navy word.
I'm a Payless guy. First of all, I have my own issues with Old Navy. I love Payless before they closed down. Well, I tell you, I got some good quality shoes from Payless.
You're lying. You're lying.
Those are my gym shoes.
He's lying.
I'm not lying. I'm dead. I'm so serious.
I bought Jesus slippers from Payless once. Word to me and the rest of my summer camp. We went to the library, the Brooklyn Public Library. I think we went to Grand Army Plaza. We were walking by the zoo. You know that whole little stretch.
I do.
If you live in Brooklyn, you know exactly what I'm talking. By the time we got to the bottom of that hill, the under part of my shoe had came off, and I'm doing the bounce all the way back to the summer camp, bro. Them Payless shoes gave you maybe 2 wears, 3 max, and would burst. I know y'all been there before. I know y'all know. Payless, what was that about, bro? For $40, I could have got at least 10 wears out of the thing before it burst. Or the strap would malfunction, and now you got half a shoe that's strapped in, and then they would try to compensate you with that bullshit Lightning McQueen umbrella or that Spider-Man umbrella if you spent $100. Very good umbrellas, by the way. I still have mine. It's broken, but I still have mine. It's somewhere in the closet. But yeah, bro, like, you're lying. Payless shoes, the only thing good out of Payless was the work boots. My dad used to flock. Real Haitian. My dad used to flock.
Okay, for me, the Payless were good. So I'm gonna let y'all set this up. We're gonna make a poll or something. Bro, was Payless good to you or not?
Tell him Payless was bad, bro. Payless was not good. Like, what?
we have like a third party right now.
I mean, let her get settled in.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah, we have somebody come and join us.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna make it though.
I want y'all to see who it is. We're not going to announce it till she sit down and get right. But I want y'all to see who it is. A fan favorite from before. But yeah, real quick. What was that beef you was talking about with Old Navy? What's that about?
First of all, my beef with Old Navy. I loved Old Navy as a kid. First of all, Old Navy's brand of let's say workout clothes is called Activewear. That's the brand.
Yeah.
First of all, I didn't wear Adidas. I didn't wear Nike as a kid. All that good stuff.
It was Champion.
No, not even Champion. I wore Activewear from Old Navy.
Oh,
because first of all, $100 at Old Navy I used to get
clothes.
Used to get mad clothes.
Yeah,
boxers, my entire school outfit was there.
Mad clothes. Yeah, I remember that.
Nowadays, Old Navy, $100 only give me like a shirt and a pants.
A shirt and a pant, barely.
I'm like, yo, first of all, Old Navy, I help build you up, but keep these prices the same.
But that's the thing. The clout train happened and people come through, and then the price is raised. I'm not gonna lie, the new Old Navy is Burlington. Like they put a Burlington on Flatbush, and people be flocking. Like I went in there for a hat, bro, for one item, and the line was mad long. Bro, I put the hat back and walked out. I was like, for one item, and you can't, yo, bro, let me get past. It's just a hat.
They stingy over there.
They go look at you like this nigga. Like, you know what I mean? I put the hat back and I walked out. I was like, bro, come on.
I'm not gonna hold you. Burlington's dead nice.
I got my coat from Burlington. Mad? What? I got my coat from Burlington. Burlington I got my coat from Burlington. I got my bro. I was in. You know how that happened? I went out with the friends, and my friend's nephew was looking at Moose Knuckles, and I was like, yo, my dad need like a everyday coat.
My bad, Dan. I gotta let the pretty face be center.
Yeah. For sure. We gonna put this little story on pause real quick. Yeah. I'm loving the shirt. I'm loving the shirt for a fact. Y'all see what it is.
Y'all see who it is.
Yeah, y'all see who it is. Welcome back, Britnee. Let's go.
Round of applause.
Let's go.
Oh my gosh, I'm back.
Yes. But yeah, real quick. We were by Moose Knuckle, and they were talking about coats, and I'm like, I'm wearing my North Face. I paid like $300 for this. This is not every day. So I went to the Burlington. That coat right there was $30. It was on sale. I was like, give me that. That's my size. It looked good. It's a nice color. Go with everything. Run that. You know what I mean? But
it's not bad.
Yeah. How have you been?
Bags from Burlington, honestly.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, shout out to Burlington, man.
Burlington is the new Old Navy. It's clutch.
I really got my coat from Old Navy.
Y'all need to get security for them lines because people get rowdy and want to let their friends skip and everything. Yo, actually, if y'all do that, F y'all. Respectful.
Last thing we let Britnee talk.
Mm-hmm.
I went to Burlington at Atlantic Mall. It's that serious over there, man. Cause Atlantic Mall used to have mad fights.
Messed up.
Used to have Target used to get stolen from all the time.
Yeah.
They upped the security like crazy over there.
Ooh, wait, before we even get off that topic, because y'all know where I used to work.
Yeah. Dead center in that Target.
Okay, respectfully, I feel like everybody and their moms used to work at some store in Atlantic Mall.
So I tried to apply out there, but I'm an October baby, so they were just like, yeah, it's your birthday. And I'm like, bro, I'm ready to work. Pick me up. But I'm happy for y'all, though. You know what I mean? Y'all born early and whatnot.
That was 3 years, I'll tell you that.
Damn, it was 3 years you worked there for.
Mm-hmm. I was there for a minute.
Yeah. My bad. Sorry. Before that, I did remember Danny applied to Modell's over
there. Right across the street. Me and homeboy. Yeah, and then they want to go and get closed down by the pandemic. Like what's wrong with y'all for real? Like, you know what I mean? But
all right. So about me saying like they used to steal from Target. You got stories?
How have you been? I want to know that first. How have you been since the last time we seen?
I've been so well. I just been going to work, honestly.
Working
trying to
hard.
make that shmoney,
Your
birthday coming up. So trying to make that shmoney.
Big April. We was just talking about playing. What you got in mind now, at least? We got to go up for you.
Oh, I don't even know. I got to brainstorm now because...
Yeah, I tell you. Either AC, the Poconos.
We could do... I was just thinking Poconos. We could go upstate. They got stuff upstate. I have a cute
little birthday dress, though, and I'm trying to wear that in a lot.
I told you could do like a river cruise ride.
You know what's crazy? I've been dying to go out to a lounge. And
we out to
April...
Yeah. I'm sorry. If you could see me, I just... literally rushed here from work.
Now take your time. It's all good. It's all good.
Don't worry. You're gonna get the views. Like you're the pretty face front and center.
Yeah.
Stop.
You know what I mean? But
no, but like okay, we'll say so either a boat ride around the river. That's probably
That's
nice.
not
cute.
this river. Not this river.
I
Or-
see the Hudson every single
Yeah.
day at work.
Yeah, I'm good.
Absolutely not.
I don't know.
There's too many ghosts out there. I'm good. This ain't
What?
Thriller.
I'll be seeing people ski jetting and all that good
And
stuff, kayaking,
Yeah. They bugging. They
tweaking.
trying to grow a third arm for real.
I
They
don't know.
tripping.
But Sweet 16 Part 2 Party Bus. Wow.
Oh my gosh, imagine.
At this big age, you
That's
might
what I'm
as well do a
saying.
lounge.
Like, you might
I
get
mean,
the
even
lounge.
so-
I'm not gonna get the sign girls, get the.
No, my friend,
Make
my
it go
live
crazy.
sister literally just had her birthday at a lounge and they came out with the thing. And so I was
Yeah.
like, I might do
That's
that. I might do
tough.
something like that.
Yeah,
But then
that's
like that's for the AMs, the day.
The
gonna
day
do something
ones, the
different.
day
Yeah.
ones.
We gonna do
nice.
something different.
And then
but-
for everybody, a nice little venue. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Yeah, I see the vision. I see.
yeah.
We're gonna get up together.
Maybe.
But when it comes to my Target stories,
Mhm.
oof. So I have too many experiences to talk about, but the one that really caught me in particular was, I think it was this man, and he literally he walked into the store, he's just talking to himself, and we're just like, okay, cool. And then a few minutes pass by, and I see him walking back towards the exit. He walking back mad slow. Security behind him, police behind him. I'm like, what is going on? He stole merchandise, and there's a policy in the store that you can't rush them to try to take it from them. So you can't really do much about that. But then once they leave, you can't do anything about that either. So the police and the security are just calmly talking to this man, and he's just walking out the store like, yeah, I'm taking this with me, and
That's
just walks
crazy.
out the store. And I'm like,
Did he
wow.
book it?
No,
He
he
just
walked out the
pieces?
store with
That's
merchandise.
bad
What he-
policy.
What he stole?
I
What'd
don't
he
even
take?
remember. It's been such a while. I just remember that it was multiple things. Like he had a lot of things, and he just took them, just walked out the store. Nobody could stop him. Nobody could say anything. It was just like
This
okay.
low key reminds me of when I worked at UPS. We had a room called Overgoods, which was basically the things people order, and if it didn't come in time or if they wanted a refund, we'd stop it while it was in the building. It'd have to sit for a minute, and we'd either send it back right away, or if it stayed long enough, you could just write it off and take it. And I remember people used to come in on Saturday and steal Jordans, steal iPads, chargers. And the thing they would do is they would straight walk through the big ass bay doors out into the middle of 44th Avenue or whatever, and just yeah, I've got a couple boxes of iPads walking down the street. I remember I worked one Saturday, and I'm not gonna say nobody's name to incriminate them, but I seen this one dude who I think eventually got caught, and dude had a stack of iPhones just in his hand, walking out. And you lock eyes with someone okay. And then in the back of my mind, I was thinking, if I see him when I leave the building, I might need me a new iPhone. You know what I mean? I might need, but yeah, just
That's crazy.
Well, that's funny. I realized that. I feel like first of all, people will figure out how to steal from their job.
no matter what,
No
you're gonna
matter
steal
what
some
job.
way. Yeah, you're gonna steal, whether it's time, overtime, something. You're gonna get over somehow.
You're gonna find something to steal from your job.
Yeah.
Someone literally got arrested from my job for taking out gift cards at the register. I guess he was just swiping gift cards and putting money on them and taking
That's
them home and stuff.
crazy.
Police had to come catch him up and everything. I was like, oh,
Oh, they hemmed him up. That's wild.
sick.
I remember this package of diamonds came down the chute once. It's when I was a loader, and it burst. And I've never seen it was almost like uncut gems, the evil grin and the. But I remember there's cameras. They have cameras positioned so small where if you do it, it's a wrap. So I remember telling the dude I was on with, yo, bro, I don't think you should. That felt like a setup because these don't never normally burst. He took a handful. He pawned them off. He made a decent
He
come
came
up.
up. He came up.
Bro, they tracked him all the way to Maryland and put him in the cuffs. Extradited him back to New York City. Bro, I think he's sitting on the island right now. They hemmed him up so quick. I think he got away for maybe a week, 10 days max. Then you heard, oh yeah, they caught him in Maryland. The police had to take him down. He coming back out here. They had to get the bread back. Yeah, they know these type of jobs. They know what's up. They will literally lay the goods out in front of you and wait to see a reaction. They're gonna see what's gonna make you tick.
I won't lie. I'm gonna say this. I somewhat respect scammers. 'Cause and not even good conscience. I feel like I'm be the example of. That's the reason I never did the PPP loan.
Get over how you can, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. Get over on the system how you can.
Yeah, I'm saying I respect
system
it.
is OD, bro. Get over how
Game
you
is
can.
game. I don't
Game
care.
is game.
But I'm saying I never did it because I'm gonna be the one. If
Yeah,
100
you do
people,
it-
100 people will get away. I feel like I'll be the one that get caught.
To be fair, I almost did the bank loan thing. We had a mutual friend who did it, and I was supposed to actually go first. I'll tell y'all this story. And he knew someone who knew how to do it. And the thing that tripped me up was the part where they're like, they need a social, and the dude was trying to get mine. And I was like, hell no. Because my mom and my father always told me, if somebody gets your social, they have your life.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, yeah, that's a dub. So I kind of like weasel my way out on some like, oh, my mom is sick. I can't go first. And if it work, I'll go the next night. I'm not going to say it didn't work because it did work, but the dude ended up taking the money, and our mutual friend who did this literally got left with nothing and then had to pay the bank back those thousands of dollars and then got locked out the reserve, and then this and that and the third happened. And technically, that could have been me. That would have been me. Because I was really, you remember me, that naive era where I was like, yeah, let's go. I really want to. Thank God I second guessed myself once I heard that social bullshit. I was like, you're not getting me. Yeah, I'm good.
Mm-mm.
And, sorry to him. It was either me or you, and, I'm good.
I'm so weak.
Yeah.
No, I literally do not play about that thing. Like,
at all.
So many people, like, the bots be hitting me up on Instagram talking about something. I want to be a sugar daddy. I want to be a da-da-da.
Those quick.
And then literally, I'll be like fake entertaining because I'm like, I want to see how far you gonna go. And then he'd be like, oh, just send a picture of your social and your ID and it's da-da-da. And I'm sitting here like, are you tripping right now? And he's like, no, it's okay. And then sends me pictures of other people's socials. And I'm like, is that supposed to make me feel any better?
That's not
like,
make me...
obviously, you still have it for a reason. Like, what? No.
Yeah.
I swear.
Yeah, that's wild.
I love entertaining it sometimes. I do. I don't do the social stuff. I'm saying, and they really say, hey, send me $100, all that good stuff or whatever, and they ask for social. I say, hey.
I entertain the phone calls.
I be typing some random ass number sometimes, saying but da 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 da. And they say, oh, you joking? I said, nah, I'm not. You just typing it wrong, I guess.
Yeah, I entertain the phone calls. Like when they'll call, I might put on a voice, or I might just sit there and act interested, and then I'll usually end it with, I'm calling the police. Or like, I remember I told one, does your mother know she raised a scammer? And I banged it on him. Like, you know what I mean? You got to make them think like, yo, bro, this is really what I do for a living. Like, I'm a loser. Like, go get a job type thing. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta get bro. Like, you spend your day scam. Y'all remember the Nigerian prince scam? Did y'all ever run into that?
Yeah,
like
a decade
ago? I didn't.
No.
Yeah.
Oh man, I remember this one time they almost got my mom. They called her and told her me and my dad were in the hospital. Mind you, my dad had just left, and I was on my way to school. And my mom is the type of Caribbean where she's gonna parrot what's being said on the phone. Thank God she had this trait though. So I'm looking at her like, madam, I'm standing right here. So
madam.
Yeah, like I take the phone. This is one of the only times I like actually took the phone. Like I didn't ask. I was just like, I'm standing. I'm speaking Creole, and I said it in English. I'm like, I'm standing right here. Cloop, and I was like, yeah, don't pick that shit up again because I don't like these scams. I don't play with them. Mm-hmm. Fuck them. Fuck that.
I swear the government does more to go down on hardworking citizens than it does to catching the people that
you gotta
scam.
know how to cheat the system.
Because people be coming in talking about, oh, I don't have no job, but I got 3 flights booked to Miami, Cali, and then all the way to Tokyo. I'm here struggling with my minimum wage. Like
I've said sugar daddy or somebody.
I said this to people. We had a conversation on the podcast about this a few weeks ago. Broke people have the most fun in life.
They do have the most fun.
And it kills me.
These are the same people. I went on a whole rant. Who's hawking the wings, who got the super grip on the bottle, who be in the lounge causing the scene. Like, yo, chill. You supposed to be moving like the celery on the wings plate. Like, you're in the cut, bro. You're not the main attraction. Like, relax, bro.
The celery on the wing plate.
Yo, they be wilding. And I'm like, yo, how are you having this much fun? But the newest thing, that I heard about was, y'all know about the little migrant situation?
Yeah.
Now there's ghost criminals. Like, they robbing people, and because they turning up and doing everything they do, they can't process them because they don't even know who they are.
Yeah.
So it's like, what do we do? You know what I mean? Like, you came to this country.
Send them back.
I agree. But, you know what I mean? You came to this
hit-
country.
Hit Donald Trump
Started,
Jr. though.
yo, chill. Don't
Let him
try.
finish his story, but I'm gonna go say something about that real quick.
Yeah, and like the new one where they stealing people iPhones and Cash Apping and selling themselves.
Yeah.
Bozo, like, what's wrong with you, bro? Like, if you're gonna do that, send it somewhere where it's not gonna track back to you or something. Like, figure it out. But
All right.
yeah,
Two things before I do what I say about that. If you guys still use Cash App, so be it. But always remember, if you want to use your card, unlink that shit right after you're done.
unlink your phone number and your address. Those are the two things. Keep an email because you can always make a new one. But yeah, link it to a bullshit email. But don't, bro.
All right, now back to our former president. I don't agree with a lot of things he said, a lot of things he did, especially. But the whole situation we are in now, he somewhat predicted it. He really
True.
He did. His whole nonsense of the wall was ridiculous. But the idea, the very, 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 very underlying theme was saying, if we allow these people to come here unabated,
it's gonna be a problem.
Yeah, and like people called him crazy, and
I think he
was right.
I know he used to purposely troll because everything he did, it was under the. I'm not gonna hold you. The only other president I seen get scrutinized that crazy was Barack Obama. Like, I know you remember the tan suit from 14. What was that about, bro?
It's unprofessional that he's in a tan suit.
Imagine yelling at a president because he has drip, bro. Like, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? He's still doing his job. Like, the level of scrutiny Trump got, I'm not going to say it was completely undeserved, but it was definitely like, you nitpicking what to get at this man for. So, and that's why he got over, because his like narrow-minded viewers were just like, you see, there they go again. See, there they go again. Like, you have to, it's one of those like pick and choose when you're gonna, you know what I mean, call him out type thing.
Yeah, they nitpicked.
Honestly, when it comes to Trump, it's like, I'm not like huge into politics, but like, I just personally felt that had Trump gotten reelected right then and there when he did, I feel like racial tensions really would have just went off the rail, because they were already starting to pick back up the lynching.
True.
They were calling cops on Black people for doing absolutely nothing. I felt like had he gotten reinstated right then and that moment, people would have walked around being openly racist like how it was in the 50s.
What really stopped him was COVID, and I think the George Floyd situation. Those were the two biggest things I can remember from that time that was just like, yeah, you're a dub. Like, yeah, this is not happening. Like, people were burning down Walmarts. People were looting in the city. The lockdown happened. Like, the world froze. And then it was revealed that America had the knowledge that this was going on in China. So, yeah, I think those were like the two things that really hindered. Because he would have, all due respect, he would have. If those two things didn't happen, he would have won.
He barely lost.
Still. Like, he would have.
He barely lost.
What state was it that flipped like last? Was that Georgia?
Wasn't it Texas?
It was Texas. That's a bit. Either way, whichever one of y'all states that flipped, good job, bro. Whichever one of y'all red states at the last second had a swindle, good job, bro. A little sooner next time, but yeah, good work. You know what I mean? But yeah,
kept calling for a
2020
recount.
was really a crazy year. Like
2020 is a blip.
we literally experienced a historical moment. Our children are gonna be like, "Mom, like, what? My school's asking about 2020." We gonna be like,
"It's going to be on the Regents."
We've experienced.
It's literally gonna be on the
Regents. Mad enough of our life is on the Regents.
We experienced a Regents question.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The DBQ portion for a fact.
Oh, fact.
Also, Obama's election. That's also definitely going to be a DBQ question.
That Trump versus Biden, COVID, Black Lives Matter. If it even get to that, because you know they trying to wipe out African history.
Yeah, and all these red states. Yeah. I've heard about.
It's
just a war.
How you gonna look me in my face and tell me that my ancestors were grateful to be slaves because they learned something?
You were never supposed to be here, let alone this long, bro.
Hashtag slavery was a choice, quote the Kanye.
No, because
get this out of here, bro.
I really can't believe you said that. But either way, okay. I'm curious.
No, could we talk about Kanye now that we on the? I feel like the Kanye that's here, like I don't think it's him. Like I feel like they really
a clone,
like
they clone Tyrone,
because he was being very vocal. Like I feel like he was actually like coming forward with like all the stuff that they were trying to bury.
There is no war in Ba Sing Se. Here we are safe. Here we are free. And that's all I got to say about that.
There is no war in
Ba Sing Se. There is no war. Here we are safe. Here we are free.
I leave Kanye well enough alone.
The Earth King has invited you to Lake Laogai. Okay? Cool.
No facts.
I'll say these on the last two things on Kanye for me personally. The two things that messed him up the most: a Kardashian.
Oh.
And when his mother died. I feel like those two things broke him.
Yeah, facts.
Those two things broke him.
Got him. Yeah.
I feel like after that, I said goodbye to Kanye.
Yeah. Because I'm not gonna lie, he's definitely a revolutionary, a genius. It's just when they snap, man, they snap. When they fall from grace hard. Just sheesh. You know what I mean?
Man's plummeted like it was crazy,
bro.
Still making hits. Can't say none.
True.
Still producing good shit.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I listen to his old music. I haven't listened to any of his new music.
Kanye's one of those. If he comes on, I'll definitely bump artists now. But it wasn't like that before. I would actively play his music. Like,
yeah. Okay. So now I'm curious about something.
Mm-hmm.
I've been seeing this going. I like doing. We're doing trendy stuff. So I'm actually curious. I've been seeing this going viral. We are people of color.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, we have our own music of people of color. There's the other more lighter complexion, the Caucasian from the mountains of Caucasus.
Mm-hmm.
They make their own music.
Right.
Or the Cat Williams.
Word.
So, what is your go-to white song? Like, what's that one song you just can't help but like the minute you hear, you got to start jamming?
I have so many because I honestly do listen to all types of music. Dang.
You got
I have a little playlist.
I love the playlist.
You guys got your phone. Look up your phone. Look up your phone.
I'll rattle off a few. Hold on. Let me make sure this person is white before I act.
Let me make sure this person is white. It's a crazy statement.
Yeah. Another one, "Bites the Dust" by Queen. Bruce Springsteen, "Dancing in the Dark," and hold on, there's two of them. Hold on, the Boss is definitely one of them for sure.
The Boss?
Born in the USA, that's his nickname.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the Boss.
When I tell you,
Cyndi Lauper's "Time After Time," bruh. "Time After Time" is a classic. If you're not bumping that, you suck. Come on now. Come on now. "Time After Time" is okay. Kenny G's "The Moment." You know what I mean, bro? No lie. I thought Kenny G was black, bro. You know what? Because of Stevie Wonder. Because that brother can play the keys. So I'm like, we got a brother that can kill the keys and a brother that can play the sax. So, the Doobie Brothers, "What a Fool Believes." Hold on. As if you. Hold on. You could jump in, Mike.
He wasn't joking about having a whole playlist.
Bro, I have a playlist.
For me, it all depends on the genre. Like, if I'm going alternative, then my favorite, Panic at the Disco. I chime in with the.
Oh,
haven't
also,
you people ever heard of?
No, literally.
Shout out, "Careless Whisper." Like, that's another classic.
What is it? No, that's not it.
That's not it. That song. I like "Party in the USA," "Fireflies."
Okay.
What? I can't wait for
I'm an oldie.
When I have my children and I have my boo and I put that song, I'm like, bro, what y'all know? You gonna see me?
Speaking of what you what you wouldn't do, what is it? What you won't do for love
by Bobby Caldwell.
Yo, I thought that man was black and in pain. And then he was white. I was like, oh, that's crazy. I'm telling you, I don't know. Yo, the cocaine back there, I'm gonna steal this right off Big Bro. The cocaine from that era, pure powder. Yeah, I don't know what was going on, but that was the era for this racial tension to die. The music was so damn good because you had that on one side, then you had Marvin Gaye, "Sexual Healing," and the Isley Brothers, "Between the Sheets," and of course Bob Marley was doing his thing because, One Love and everything. Bro, what an era for real.
No facts.
What an era,
But
man.
while we're on the topic of music,
Mhm.
what's a genre that you listen to that usually our race of people don't listen to?
I got you right now, actually.
Don't listen
Not even
to
genre. Okay, this is a song from that genre, basically. Let's see if it plays properly.
See the lights, see the party, the bar gas.
Okay, I'll match you on that. Okay, hold on.
Oh, I wish I had my
Hold
phone
on.
so I could play this
Hold
song.
on.
You can't tell me. You can't. First of all, I'm not the biggest Swiftie, but she be getting hits, man. Here, look for one.
I'm into country music, so I ain't gonna front.
Great stories.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Country music just doesn't do it for me. I'd rather just
It's great
listen to
stories.
R&B.
Country
I don't
music.
know. It's I try not to see it. I try to see it as a story.
You feel me? For a fact, you just
No
be
fact.
what?
I
They
see
did
the
too.
story and I enjoy it. I just wouldn't go and
My bad.
sit.
Let me see it.
I just
got you
wouldn't
right
go and sit and play country music. I'd rather R&B because it's it kind of gives the same
First of
vibe
all,
but different.
R&B and country are the same music for different types of people.
Yes.
True.
Country music is the R&B to the Caucasians. Basically.
Yeah.
But
For
granted,
me, my genre that I like to is rock.
But it's weird though, because R&B and country music gives me two different images in my mind. Like when I'm hearing R&B, if I'm listening to Ari Lennox or SZA or Summer, I'm not gonna lie, I'm seeing a red. This is gonna sound a red room, a nice Nubian queen, a dinner, candles. You know what I mean? The mood is right. You know what I mean? When I'm listening to country music, I'm not gonna lie. I'm back home, straw hat Luffy. I'm out here picking the breadfruit. I'm out here playing with the goats. And you feel me? I'm living life.
First of all, I don't care what race you are, especially country music. You know this song.
That's from Cars.
Yep, you know this one.
Bro, I miss when they made movies the way that they did back in the day.
Let me get to the chorus real quick.
Yo, bro.
All night long.
Dynaco, here we come, bro. Fuck Chick Hicks. Dynaco, here we come. Run that piston.
No, I miss the movies from back then. They really came with meaning and
great
lessons
soundtracks.
and
great soundtracks.
Great soundtracks.
Since you're on that, you know what I was just watching? The scene from A Bug's Life where Hopper kills two of his men, and he goes, "It's not about the food. It's about keeping them ants in line because because they outnumber us 100-1, and if they ever figure that out, there goes our way of life."
Mm-hmm.
And then he basically tells them, "Let's go," and then they go back and do what they do. But them older movies had so many hidden gems and truths of the world hidden in them that when you go back and look again, yes, it's funny, but it's also it's scary how this relates so much to today. So perfectly.
They're all real life, basically.
Yeah. You know what else does that really well? Shrek. For as hysterical as Shrek is, especially Shrek 2. The scene where they all get arrested is jokes.
Because they didn't make pepper spray, so they put black pepper.
And then when they had Puss in Boots hems up, he drops the catnip talking about
that ain't mine.
Catnip. There it is. We got him. Catnip. And he's that's not mine.
I didn't realize till years later that they made, remember pepper spray? They put actual.
I
didn't realize until years later.
But then when you go back and look, they also had a ye old Foot Locker, a ye old Hooters, the Versacery, damn.
The Versacery, yeah.
Yo, they was not playing.
They was on top of it from jump for real. These older movies definitely had a lot of gems hidden in it.
I feel like they're doing this on purpose. I feel like they're trying to make the new generation of children not have these critical thinking skills that they can just be oh, do this, and it's okay because it's hype.
We were just talking about that earlier, about how they're trying to make a whole generation of nothing but employees and no creatives.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy how that's a full circle.
Bad. Before I forget, the first time I ever heard the song was on Shrek 2. I need a hero.
No. We're gonna play the actual.
I want the actual version. I got you right now.
Please allow me. That is my favorite. That is my.
You actually want the Bonnie type?
Let's go to YouTube.
Yeah, this one.
No. That ain't even it. No.
How is this not it?
No.
All right, fine. You know what? My bad. I'm uneducated. You got it.
Whoa. Come on. Let me. You know what I mean?
All right. I'm gonna let you cook. I'm gonna let you cook.
Hold on.
I'm gonna let him cook.
Let me get this ad out of here because we've all been there. Scared, man. Get to the part.
Nice. The funny thing, I'm playing the scene in my head when listening to
You
this.
know what I'm saying?
She ate in the dress.
Crystal clear.
I'm fighting for my life. How dare you talk about put it in C minor? Put it in C minor right here. Yo.
The scene's playing in my head right now.
I need a hero. What? She snapped.
And now Shrek is on donkey right now. He's on donkey, became a horse.
Yeah.
You gotta be tough.
I'm fighting for my life. This bitch talking about I need a hero. Give me my life back. I'm struggling. Give me my life back.
Honestly, Human Shrek though.
Yeah.
Shrek was handsome. I was like,
he wasn't ugly. He wasn't ugly. Yeah, he was a handsome. He was a handsome.
You
I
saw
was
the facial
low-key sad
features.
when he turned back into an ogre. I was like, dang.
You know. I saw a meme about that. They were like, whenever you feel sad, remember, Shrek and Fiona chose to be ogres rather than
And be white.
That's not crazy.
That's wild. That's wild.
No.
Like Black Twitter is jokes. Bro.
Hilarious.
We do not support discrimination. On this
Oh,
podcast.
not at all, bro.
I don't support this.
Color is not a problem.
First, okay.
No, if we really want to talk about
they
it,
speak themselves.
if you really want to talk about it, we just look like this because of our different color blocks. Because it's a thing called a phenotype, right? Let me get a little education.
Punnett squares
have to
and
school y'all.
whatnot. Yeah.
Hello. So genetically, we are identical. It's like using red and yellow to make orange, and using that same red to combine with blue to get purple.
True.
The fact that I have to explain it in color so people can understand that it doesn't matter what skin color you are.
I'm gonna put it in the thing. That reminds me of the genetics by Gummy Bear, and it shows as the Gummy Bear would.
I remember. I know exactly.
I put it on my Instagram.
I know the exact picture you're talking about.
Yeah, and per generation, you still have that starter block within you. It just might get a smaller percentage, and yeah, you know what I mean. But
I'll put it in another way too. Me and Bernie's family are Jamaican.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, my mom told me years ago I could date whoever I want, but just not another Jamaican, because we might be related somehow.
No facts. My mom just said no Jamaicans because Jamaican men are,
we interesting time. I can't complain.
Funniest thing
We're
I
interesting
ever
time.
heard.
Interesting time indeed.
Funniest thing I ever heard from a good friend of mine was Jamaican men or Haitian men are the same. It's just one is in a French accent and the other one is in broken English.
My mom also told me about y'all Haitians too. Hey,
Nula, we good. Haitian
but
men don't cheat.
especially who
Haitian
it go
brothers.
bad for? Trinis, bro. They
Why Trinidad get to skate under the radar? Yeah, we calling y'all out too.
No, it's because Trinidadian people, and I'm not speaking against all Trinidadian people. I'm just speaking from my personal experience. Trinidadian people will really you'll have a problem with them, and then they come all jazzy with the bottle, pour a little shot. By the time you even blink, you don't even remember what you was angry about.
I'm not
they just
gonna
have
lie,
that charm
facts.
to them. I don't know what it is about Trinidadians, but they just have that charm to them. Like you literally cannot get mad at them.
Yeah,
they definitely are a vibe. But
they're a vibe. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
they on the Fed. They on the next plane to catch Fed.
Yeah,
it's not gonna happen.
That's true.
Nah, that's ridiculous.
What were you about to say though?
I don't lie, Jamaican men, we get some hate. So again, I hate that I lost my accent. I need to go back to Jamaica for like 2 or 3 months. I can pick back it up.
Pick it back up. Yeah.
But here's the thing. I remember somebody told me one time that literally the reason I don't like Jamaicans, because they are the image of an angry black man. Like when they curse you out and they're like in the accent, patois, like saying they don't even know what you said. They don't even know what you said. It's just like saying I'm scared to death because of just the energy they brought with it.
I've heard that.
Come on, that's not why.
I've heard that about Haitians in the sense that we talk loud for everything. you would think that somebody's about to go to war, but we're actually happy to see each other. And honestly, I wanted to get mad, but I was like, it's true. It's true. Like, I thought about every interaction I've had. I was like, it's true. It's very true.
Now I have a question, right?
Mhm.
Because I've heard a lot of different things. In the Haitian community, like, I'm not saying like your family or like all Haitians or whatnot, but do Haitians have like that colorism where it's
Oh,
like,
of course. Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay.
Like, if we go back home, he's my best friend. There's somebody who have a problem with us. And you see, he's brown. He's not even like light for real. There's somebody who's have a problem because like I'm not supposed to be associated with him. Like, what the hell does that mean? Like, this man is my man. It's like, what are you talking about? I'm looking at you like, shut up. Like, go play with a brick or something. Like, get out of here. Like,
Not the brick.
yeah, but yeah, colorism is rampant in Haiti. Yes, it's very true.
Man, it's a problem with a
Like,
lot
you
of
see
society.
how beautiful you are? Someone might compare you to some sort of beast just because they hate themselves. It's that bad. Like, it's bad.
No, because literally my last ex was Haitian, and I'm not saying that he did it, but like my mom, like when she met him, like she brought it up to him, and like he literally couldn't say anything. So I was just like,
It happens.
Don't worry,
It happens. It's not everybody, because you know what I mean. It's more so how you were raised. Yeah, that's the best way I'm gonna put it. How you were raised, like, bro. Move past that. We got other real issues for skin tone.
Don't worry, Britnee. If I take you to the old country, you'll fetch for like 5 cows and 10 goats. Don't worry. You'll be
That's
fine.
crazy.
Wow, I would've at least thought I was worth 20
diamonds.
goats.
Like, yeah, bro.
I'm not at least worth 20
no silk. You're not gonna give her no give up no silk for her too. Like,
all right, but
some sort of material.
Nah. This is always fun, Britnee. Always a pleasure to have you on, though.
Thank you for having me.
For a fact.
Yo, but any of these topics we ever discuss, anything we talk about, yo, comment about it. It's always fun getting interaction.
It's also always for banter. Do not take us serious. You know what I mean? It's all for a joke. We want to spread love. We get
We are
that
the last
everybody.
brain cell, all three of us. We just chat.
Separately, we on top of our crafts together. Yeah, bro. Yeah, it's been fun.
I'm gonna put in the background for me. I'm the dark Kermit with a hoodie on. I'm the bad intrusive thoughts. Be the way. Last words, anybody? We out?
If I had to be somebody, I'm like Joe Clark from Lean On Me with the bullhorn. I'm gonna pop my shit, and then I'm gonna sit back and watch the chaos. And there are people who are gonna hate me, and there are people who are gonna defend me. I'm not gonna say blindly, but lovingly. And it's like, yeah.
I'm the one that tries to stop them from doing all these bad decisions and fail. So I have no choice.
Until you
but to-
piss her off, and then you get to meet angry Britnee, and that's always a good time. You know.
All right, Britnee's Elmo until she gets around Rocco.
Hello, Rocco.
It's always
Rocco.
It's always a good time with the Hooligans. We're still trying to figure out the
Rocco.
name.
Wait, did you see that picture? I'm gonna send it to you so you can put it in the thing. Did you see that picture where it was basically Elmo and he was like giving that anime death stare?
Yeah,
I'm literally
I know you're talking about.
Did you see the new little skit between them where Elmo's babysitting Rocco and the dog snatches Rocco up and he kind of hesitates before he screams Rocco like
yeah.
I love Elmo so much.
First of all, we're grown people talking about Elmo. We still love it. I'm gonna attach a link for all these things I talked about
I'm telling
in the video. Trust me, I
Bro,
definitely will. I
bro,
definitely
bro.
will.
If
I
you
definitely
moving like
will.
Rocco in life, you know, bro, get it together, bro. Be an Elmo, not a Rocco, bro.
Yeah, but we a bunch of fools. We about to sign out. Peace by me.
Peace.